Well, Jamie, today the state's Catholic Conference called on not just Hogan, but all governors to accept Syrian refugees. And one man who works to help settle them right here in Maryland says there's reason not to.
I believe it's based on misinformation and fear.
In European nations, borders are more porous and people travel more freely between countries. In the United States, says head of Baltimore's International Rescue Committee, security protocols for asylum seekers are much tougher.
Short of swimming the Atlantic, I think there's not a harder way to get into the U.S. than to enter as a refugee.
This year alone, the IRC has placed 3 Syrian families in homes in Maryland, each of them refugees from Syria, and why the IRC is calling Governor Hogan's decision the wrong move.
The surrounding countries, they just don't have the capacity to continue to absorb Syrian refugees.
Hogan, in making the statement, said he wanted assurances Syrian refugees pose no threat. This after one of the attackers in Paris was found with a Syrian passport. But even so, the Maryland Catholic Conference today released a statement calling on all Marylanders to consider the plight of the refugees and to learn more about the layers of interviews and security checks refugees must go through.
I have no faith in the federal government's ability to protect our national security.
But where there are those who say Hogan went too far, Republican delegate Pat McDonough says he doesn't go far enough.
He leaves the door open. I say zero tolerance, no way.
Today, Mayor Stephanie Rawlings-Blake disagreed with the governor.
We have to look for ways to display to the world the compassion that we are known to have.
I think if Governor Hogan had the chance to meet some of the Syrian families that we've resettled, he'll understand that they are fleeing terror.
Well, tonight it's still not clear, what authority, if any, that Governor Hogan has to block the feds from settling refugees in Maryland. A spokesperson for his office tonight says they have previously asked the State Department to cap refugee settlements, though the spokesperson says that was a conversation that happened before the Paris attacks and was related to all refugees, not just Syrians.